Hi, this is Mike, and welcome to a Unity tutorial on how to make a simple Resident Evil styled health system. We'll start it off by adding a canvas to our scene. Once we got the canvas, we'll add a couple images which we have below. Before we get to adding those images, we're going to convert them all to sprites. So we'll quickly go through sprites. And for the status, what we'll do is when we go to Sprite, we'll change it from a single to a multiple, so we can turn it into 4 separate sprites. We'll hit apply, and we'll go into our sprite editor. Now that we're in our sprite editor, we'll divide them up into 4 equal sprites. Let's get a rough shape in, and then we'll go and fine tune it. Alright, we got $39, 38 by 8. We'll get the caution, and we'll make them all 38 by 8 then. Alright, once we have those made, we'll hit apply, we'll X out, and now have 4 status images. We'll go, and then we also have to create one material, so we'll go to material, we'll name it color bar matte for the color bar, and we'll set the shader to a UI unlit transparent. We'll drag our color bar in, and that'll be good to go. Now back to the canvas, we'll create our 4 images. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll start from the bottom and we'll do color bar. We're going to drag our color bar images in. We'll go sprite and material. Then we'll go and we'll do health rate. Drag health rate in. And I forgot this one. You want to hit set native. Set native. Back. Condition. Sprite. Set native. And last will be our status. We'll bring in fine, and we'll hit set native. Let's drag this down, and we'll bring our fine over down to the corner. We'll see that we have a little bit of the background shining through, so we'll move everything around need be. And there we go, nothing bleeding through. So now we have our basic UI made. Now it's time to script and animate. So we'll take our color bar and we'll add a component. We'll add the scroll health script. We'll take the scroll health script and start over. So we'll start with our variables. First, actually, we'll start with using Unity Engine UI so we can gain access to all our image commands. So now variables. We'll be calling for a sprite for our statuses. We'll be calling for the images. have a serialized field for a float and our scroll speed. We'll have another serialized field, and this will be for a sprite array of our statuses. Be our health status. And then we'll have a last serialized field for a game object. And this will be our status game object that we made. Alright, once we have those made, we're going to make our start function. Get rid of the summary. And to start it off, we'll take our image. And we'll get the image component. Image. Next, we'll get the color of our image and set it. Equals a new color 32 with an RGB value of 0, 255, 0, 255. And this will set green at the beginning of the script. Next, we'll go to our update function. Here, we'll set our health status, sprites. So we'll go status dot get component image and this will be our sprite. Next, we'll make our scroll function, which will get the image material, which is key to set the image material in the scene view, because if you start it without a material, you'll have a lot of issues. So we'll go image material main texture offset, and we'll set it equal to image dot material dot main texture offset, and we'll add a new vector 2 for scrolling on the X, and it'll be 2 instead of 3 because we're not doing it in 3D space. And it'll be time dot delta time times our negative scroll speed divided by 10 and 0 the y. Alright, so now our material should scroll. Next will be just a basic input script to change our colors from a green, a yellow, and a red, and a fine, a caution, and a dangerous. So we'll say if input dot get key down, and it'll be key code G for green. And we'll curly bracket. Now I'm going to do a quick check because I had some issues with this before. So we'll save and we'll build. All right. Image equals. We forgot the dot color. So we can actually set the color to the image. All right. Believe our input is looking good then. All right. We are good. So we'll take this. We'll copy it. And we'll do 3 more. 2 more. And we'll do a Y for yellow, caution, and an R for red / dangerous. We'll go image dot color. Well, we can actually just take this right here for the green, just in case we have to switch back to green. Be like this. And we'll just pop this in and just change the RGB values. So we'll go yellow, which will be 255, 255, 0, 255. And red will be 255, 0, 0, 255. All right, so we'll have our green, our yellow, and our red. Now we want to have our fine, our caution, and our dangerous. So we'll take our health status, and we're going to set it to the 3 array items we'll set in a second. 0. And we can just copy this. And we can copy and paste that. And we'll do 1 and 2. So we got 0, 1, 2, our 3 array items. So we'll save, and now we'll fill in the blanks on our script. So we'll come down to the script. So everything's compiled. We're going to set our scroll speed to 10. We will add our 3 conditions, which will go fine, caution, and danger. And then we'll take our status and bring it right here. Make sure it's got the material and the source image. We should be able to hit play and have a working health system. All right, I know one thing we forgot to do is take our wrap mode and set it to repeat. We'll apply that. And then we're going to have to figure out what happened with our images. I actually know what happened with our images. We need to call it at the beginning. And set the health status to be this. We'll just throw this in here super quick and save. Now, by setting it to scroll, now we have a working green. If we hit Y, we'll be in caution, and red will be in danger. Caution, and we're fine again. And there we go. Hope that helps in making a nice, simple Resident Evil style status.